Hello tankers, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James and today we're doing an overview on the brand newest addition to the Heng Long series. This is the Leopard 2A6, but this time it comes in a brand new snow leopard scheme, if you will. The white, grays, and black really contrast most of Heng Long's lineup. A lot of Heng Long's lineup are going to be olive drab tanks, or those German grays that you see all over, and like the desert tan. This is the first time I've seen one painted up already. Seen guys customize them, but to come out of the box looking like this is fantastic. Now in this overview video, we're going to be looking at the professional version. So as with all Heng Long tanks, at least on motionrc.com, there'll be two versions of each. There's a professional version, which as you can see is going to have all metal tracks, road wheels, idler, things like that. And the upgrade version, which we can show you a picture of, is going to have plastic parts down there, but they're going to be painted and match the tank. So it's a pick your poison. If you want to be a little more durable, rugged, more weight, as you can hear here, then you want to go with the professional version. If you think you're going to be more detailer, modeler, you're not going to be driving them too much outside, you expect to just sort of display it nice, then the upgrade option is going to be perfect for you. So now what you see before you is just some of what comes out of the box, but we can take you back in time here and show you when you do pull this out of the box, you're going to see your tank is mostly complete. I mean, you don't have to do much work there. You just do get a lot of little scale accessories, like all the tools, the cabling, a lot of the bars, the handlebars that you're going to see, and a lot of the finer details you're going to place on the tank. And the manual itself takes you through it step by step. Everything is numbered. Each little plastic strip with all the decals on it has a letter coding and a number to each part. So it's a lot of just looking back and forth, going around the tank. You do get a couple decals. You can put some like license plates. They got the Iron Cross and a few more that will go on the tank. Not too hard, but they are vinyl. They're not water slides. So you just peel. Cut around the sticker, press it, peel it off the white part, it stays on the clear part, press it to the tank, peel away the clear part, and you're going to be left with a nice looking sticker there as well. Now, one of the latest features as well, which we wanted to talk about, is about what's inside the newest Heng Long tanks, and it starts here with the Snow Leopard. So gone are the old ways of doing the suspension. Now, thing is, from taking a look at it like this, it looks the same as any other tank, but what they've gone and done is done a complete torsion bar suspension. So just like a real tank, and we could show you this picture here, I'm not going to pop off the top here to see it, but every arm, every idler and wheel has its own torsion bar suspension hooked up to it from the inside. So that's going to be able to create a much better, longer lasting suspension system on your tanks, and something that's really cool to see coming from Heng Long. And that torsion bar system is on both the professional version and the upgrade version. So after you've gone through and done all your spare parts, some of the other things obviously that come out of the box as it's ready to run, you're going to get a battery, which we'll take out in a second here. It's installed. I'll show you how to install that. So you get a 2S lithium-ion 1800 milliamp pack. You do get some extra treads. So these are some extra metal treads. If you needed to loosen, tighten your treads, replace one, you can do that. You do get some extra rubber for your tires, for the road wheels, and you do get a couple manuals. So one manual is going to be, again, for all your scale bits, show you how the tank works. Another one talks all about the TK7 board, which is inside, and how to bind it up and how the transmitter works to that board. And then the last one, just for the Leopard, which was nice, you need to know where to place the battery, because unlike most Heng Long tanks, the battery does not go underneath. The battery is in a nice hideaway spot on the front of the tank, which is really easy access, which we'll show you here in a second. You also get a transmitter. And again, the transmitter is going to come without the nubs attached, so they're going to be in one of the baggies. You press those in on your own. You get a charger for your battery, just a USB charger, charges through the port. You get a little scale figurine that you could print up. You're going to get your tank oil, so that's for the smoke unit, which we'll show you in a second, because these tanks got smoke and it works really well. You do get your IR sensor, so that's for when two tanks want to battle. Again, Heng Long tanks, Tamiya tanks, and I believe Toro tanks now all work on the same system. So any tank can IR battle with another one as long as this is plugged in and the tanks are firing each other. Really cool. And you get a target. So this is just a pop-out target, which we'll show you some B-roll of when you shoot, because the tanks as well shoot airsoft pellets, which is another awesome feature of these tanks, with sound, with light, with everything. When it fires, you can shoot at a target. So now that we've gone through that, I'm going to turn it on here on the bench. But first, let's show you where that battery goes. So you can move this off to the side, but now right on the front of the tank itself, there's a little hidden lever that you press to the side. So you probably never even noticed it was there unless they gave you that sheet of paper. You'd be looking all around the tank, and then this little hatch pops right off. You see your battery is inside. Peel it out, and again, it's the 1800 XT60 connector, but you can leave that plugged in there, and what happens is you have an on-off switch, which is in one of the other hatches on the rear of the tank. So we'll just press that back in. Now again, when this goes in, there's one side has a little lip, and one side has a catch for the part. You put the little lip in, and then move that down, and then press that over, and you see it looks pretty flush. I think they did a good job hiding that there. But then we twist the tank to the back, and this hatch right here behind the tank. So the tank does come out straight. You're gonna have, if you leave your turret straight, you will have to just move the turret a little bit to gain access, but that's the on-off switch. So we can turn that on, and when you turn it on, you will see your lights start flashing. Turn on your transmitter. Nothing's gonna happen when the transmitter's on, but and the tank is on until you hit this lock button on the transmitter. And that's gonna turn on your tank. And now, right away, you can see the smoke unit was already on and firing. So we got smoke billowing out of the back of the tank, which is just awesome. But you could shut that off with a unit. And then for volume, you'll see a V on the transmitter. Hold that and go down on the left stick, and it'll lower the sound, lower the volume on everything. We can show you the volume in a little bit here, but basically you get volume for everything. So the tank moving, you can hear the diesel engine. You can hear the speaker when you go scale. And I can make that a little louder. And when the gun fires, we're loaded right now, just trying to get them out of there. But it's shooting BBs, but you can hear everything as it goes. So let me lower the volume again. So that's really cool. You do get, I'll raise the volume up, machine gun on one side, and both of them fire the barrel. And what's awesome too, you got barrel recoil, the whole tank has recoil, and a lot of that stuff is all programmable through the transmitter. Take a look through this manual, and you could really get in and program the amount of recoil. You could program the amount of proportional controls, because you do have proportional steering. All your driving is done on the right stick, so left, right, forward, and back. And if you go full throttle, she's going to be unscale, but it's proportional. So the less you push, the further it goes. And then you could also trim that away. So if you want to push the stick full throttle, but have the tank only ever drive scale, you could program that within the TK7 board, which is a really nice feature. And then obviously you get the smoke and the machine gun sounds, and you got lights all around it. When everything is rocking and rolling on this tank, she looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to shut her down now, press the button. Boom, let's lower the noise, turn it off a little bit. But all around, she's beautiful. Now outside, you can see here on some of the footage, again, she moves really quick if you go full throttle. So by not doing anything out of the box, just going full throttle, she's gonna look very unscale. You're probably not gonna be tanking that way. But again, that proportional control makes it look great. And when you combine movements, you know, that's the beauty. It's like a dance when you drive these tanks. You know, when you're turning the base, you know, to the right while the turret's moving left or something like that, it just looks, you know, it looks really beautiful when they go together. But then shooting at targets, playing IR, you know, whether you're at a park, backyard, at an RC tank club, you're gonna have a lot of enjoyment. And for all you guys that like to paint and customize and weather things, then what a great option to have a snow leopard on the way. So guys, it's available right now. Links are going to be in the description down below. Again, this was the professional version. If you're interested in the tank but you want to save a little money, we got the upgrade option, and all that's going to replace is all this heavy metal at the bottom for durability is going to be replaced with plastic bits, but she still looks great. So guys, that'll do it for me here. If you have any questions on the Heng Long tank or anything else, drop them down below. As always, hit the like button on your way out the door. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time at Motion RC. Bye, guys.